The red merchant, trade offer. I receive, you receive. A cannonball? A cannon? A blue bomb. Yeah, okay. I feel like I need to get some emeralds and get some of these things because this guy seems like he's awesome. Ooh, welcome friends. I'm Clouderstump and this is All the Mods 10. How are you guys doing today? I'm having a fantastic day and I hope you are too. All right, what are we going to get into today? I want to take a look at Mekanism. But before we do that, I want to dye all of our gear. Oh, and we can make it red. Look at this. Okay. And you just put your dyes in here like this. And you can dye it whatever color you want. And look at that. We are now a red mage. That's great. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, before we do that, or now that we've done that, we want to take a look at Mekanism. I've never worked with Mekanism before, and if we look at the quests, the quest book, the initial opening, and when I log in for the first time is always just so slow. There's Mekanism, reactors, and Mekanism. So we're going to just start with the basic Mekanism. Now, I have kind of already started. We're going to start our own factory. So we want to get some things going and we're going to start with a few of these things. We want to get power going today. We don't really have power. We've got an emerald furnace and I made an emerald generator. It's not really all that hard. Let's take a look. Emerald generator. So if we look, it takes some diamonds, some emeralds, and we got all those emeralds and diamonds from when we were exploring around. It's not hard. Gold was the factor. I run out of all my gold now. All the gold that I have is now gone because I made this. So now gold is certainly an issue. And if we look, I have no gold. I used up my last bit to make this piece right here. So I hope that I don't need any gold for Mekanism, but I'm unsure because I haven't played Mekanism. So I guess we'll find out. But anyways, we started an emerald generator. So I got that going. I filled it up. What's really nice is it can fill my jetpack. It can fill the battery and it can fill my mining gadget, which is great. So we almost don't need this charging station anymore now that we have an emerald generator, which is great. So I guess let's dive into the first few things. Oh, I also set a different few keys that I thought were really good. Here's our easy villagers. Those guys have been going on and on for a couple hours now. And then we've got about 150 and some poppies there. So we've got plenty there. I did change my key. So the tilde key was what used to work on for Ultimine. But I changed it, and I changed it to F because it's like right next to the D key, and it's just easier. I also, in my travels, found a propolis. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but apparently the propolis make these mangrove trees. I found a wandering trader, so we're going to kill that and then kill this. And oh, there we go. Did we not get any propolis things? No more propals? I guess we'll have to wait for another wandering trader. I bought one, and I guess I don't really understand how that mechanic works. Maybe that just grows a tree. I'm not quite sure. Interesting, but I did change that. And then I also added a hotkey, which is R for my warp index. So I can open this wherever I want. So we're going to put that away, put those away. Moss carpet is going to be put away as well. So that's really nice. I changed my hover key to my 5th mouse button, which is, it works really well. And then I still have dash, of course, which gives us the feather falling or slow fall, which is, it's really easy to kind of maneuver around. I'm still getting used to how my keys are, but we're getting there and things are becoming more automatic, which is really nice. Okay, let's take a look at Mekanism. The first machine that we should take a look at is the heat generator. So let's take a look at the heat generator. And let's open up our warp index. We're going to click that in there. We're going to make that guy. And then we're also going to make the metallurgical infuser as well. And I don't know if we need either one of these, but I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to dig this out a little bit. Okay, this is probably not going to be its permanent area, but I just want to dig out some of this stuff for now. The other thing that we need to make is a basic energy cube. So let's make that. And we can't make that yet. We need to make these, which requires gold. Okay, so that's a bummer. We also need to make steel. How do we make steel? So I'm going to have to go do some mining and try to find gold. That's going to be a problem. But we can make steel, which is nice. Okay, so I found something that can be made. A salvager. And okay, I don't think we have any obsidian. We're going to have to make some obsidian, which means we're going to have to get a bucket. Okay, and we're going to have to find some lava, which we can probably find. I don't want to do it over there in that nether because that's just scary. Every time I go in there, the mobs go after me because I tried to kill all the zombie pigmen, which was very, very scary. But we can go into this one over here and pick up some lava. So we'll have a lava bucket at least. Come on. Where is that dude? Okay, so there's some lava down here. Can we get to that without dying? Oh, it's falling. That's a good question. Okay. Turn that off. Let's get our bucket. I probably should have come with more than one bucket. Okay, I think it's just this one here. Are we good now? We've got a bucket? We do, that was it. Okay, cool, that's all we needed. Was just the one. Okay. Let's get out of here. It is still a little scary because our armor level is not that good. Okay, so we're out of here. And we can make the, whoops, salvager. And so we need to make a thing of obsidian. That's what we have to do. Oh, actually, do we have any obsidian here that I didn't move? No? Oh, we did. Okay, I do have some. Sweet. All right. Guess I didn't need that bucket of lava, but we'll probably end up using it later, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's get back. And let's make ourselves a salvager. Let's move that. Salvage. Now, what's really cool about this is, yeah, I had a crimson ingots. I found them in looting, but I only have now one, I think. So if there's any more needed anywhere, I'm done, which is fine. So we now have a salvager. So let's find a place to put this down. We'll put this right here. Now, what the really cool thing is this is the only gold I have. It's so hard. I tried killing more zombie pigmen. It's really difficult. It's extremely challenging to find gold. And I don't know why. Maybe that's the weak point in this particular pack, but there is something that we can do, which we have some gold gear and armors. We have horse armors that we have found. I am going to take all of this gold gear. I don't even care if it's mana boost 3. 75. Oh, okay. I don't think we can get rid of that one. Yes. 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 Frostwalker. We can always get that later. And those. Okay. So let's put these in the salvager. And this is going to go through and it's going to give us gold for this. So this is a nice way of getting gold in the pack. Now, hopefully we don't need that much gold until we get to the point where we are up and running with a mine, which would be nice. So we want to get auto mining in the mining dimension. but we're quite a ways away from that. So this is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to salvage all this up and we'll see what kind of loot we have at the end. Okay, well, that's going. We're going to, I think you can take stuff off of, did it work? No, maybe you need a book and quill to do it. Let's try that. Maybe we need a book and quill. Let's pick that up. I think you can get the enchantments off if you throw it down with, and you drop an anvil on it. Apparently not. I thought there was a way to pull some of these off. Apparently not. I think there is, but maybe I'm doing it wrong. I can't remember what exactly it is, but that's fine. We'll take a look at that later. So this is all the loot that we have so far. That finished. We have almost a stack. Well, that's nice. With some leather. I think we'll hang on to those guys for now because I can always figure out how to pull the enchants off. I think there's probably a disenchanter. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. If you guys know, please leave me a comment and let me know. I'm sure we can figure that out. So, okay, we've got all this wonderful stuff. What have we made so far? We've made the heat exchanger and we've made the metallurgical infuser. We want to make this guy here, and we need to make these, which means we need to make, we have the enrichment chamber. What were we trying to make? Oh, energy cube. We need to make these guys. We need to make 2 of them, and we need to make these. So we have to do a little bit of work first. Do we have steel? We do have steel. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's kind of, can we get out of this? That was weird. Okay, let's put this away, and let's take our cables, and we'll go here and here. We're gonna open this up a little bit just so we can kind of see what's going on. All right, that did connect, and what I want to do is put the energy cube there when we make that. But the first thing we need to do is get the metallurgical infuser going, and we have items in there, which is great. So I think the first thing that we need to do is we want to make the enrichment chamber to be able to make these. So that's the pressurized chamber. We don't want that guy. Steel casing. We haven't made that yet either. We want to be able to make these. The electrolytic separator. So we need to make one of those too, which I have not looked up yet. Okay. Elec. Oh geez, there's so many. Electrolytic separator. Let's put that on our bar so we can get to it later. But let's see what we have. Oh, at the beginning we have more stuff. Oh, power cables. Okay, cool. No, I didn't want to pin that. Power storage. Oh my gosh. Really? Oh, do we have a power cube somewhere? Oh, we do. I must have got this somewhere for some sort of reward or something. I didn't even realize I've made one. Or I didn't make one, but it had to have been some sort of reward. But okay, so the energy cube is already full from this. Is that it? Let's take a look. So we want this to go output, and we want this to be input from the generator, output to the cable, and I think we're good. Is this actually powered up? It is powered up. So we are covered as far as that's concerned. Great. Okay, perfect. Let's take a look at how far we are along in Mekanism. Okay, we've got some steel. We made the heat exchanger, and we made this guy. an osmium compressor, and energized smelter. So we need to make ourselves an energized smelter. And we're going to put this here so we can add another one. I don't know if we need the heat exchanger, so I'm going to move that guy. This might be for like a power generation type of deal for some reason, but I don't think we're going to be checking that out yet. So actually, okay, that's fine. All right, the energized smelter. We need to make these, which means we need a pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, I think that's a little bit above where we're at yet. How do we make these? We need the electrolytic, we need the enrichment chamber, which we can't make yet. We need those because we need a pressurized reaction chamber. You need to make the basic control circuits, but you need a pressurized reaction chamber to do it. Oh, metallurgical infuser. So we need to use, okay, this is what I was doing wrong. So we need, I'm learning this a little bit on the fly, redstone and osmium, or osmium, depending on how you look at it. So if we put some redstone in there, and it put, okay, each redstone is 10 millibuckets, it looks like. Okay, well, let's just fill this up. 290. All right. And how many is this going to make? Does this make 1 or 2? Let's see how this works. I have not done anything in Mekanism before, so a lot of this is going to be new on the fly. Okay, so it makes 1 per. Well, let's turn all of those into basic control circuits. I believe I have more osmium or osmium. Yeah, and I've got stuff to work on here, so perfect. Okay, we're going to make some control circuits, so that's great. So now we can make the enrichment chamber after we make this guy. Okay, once we make some control circuits, and we've got 4, so let's put those in our inventory. We'll put those in our inventory. Enrichment chamber. All right, here we go. And we can place our enrichment chamber down. And this is another thing that works. Let's do input, so it automatically input. We don't want to output it all. Okay, we want to leave that where it is for now. Okay, so this is making, it doesn't take that much to make these control circuits, so that's pretty cool. Let's place those in there, and pressurized reaction chamber. Oh, we need to make an infused guy, so we need the electrolytic separator to make that. But how do we make that? You need the electrolytic separator to make these, but you can't make these without the electrolytic separator. What am I missing here? Oh, pressurized chamber. Okay, we need to energize smelter. We need to make that too. Okay, we've made the enrichment. Oh, it gives us some. Did we get some? No, we got raw iron. Oh, I think I clicked those too fast. Do you know if we get if you get a reward and it cycles, do you have to click the one that you want? Is that how that works? And then you get it, or is it random? That I don't know. Let's see, did I get any of those? No, it did not seem so. Interesting. All right, so we've got that. Oh, okay, we make those with the, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Redstone and copper. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, we've got some copper, and let's put some copper in there. And we'll put that guy in there. We'll add a little bit more redstone to this guy because we're gonna just make a whole bunch of this stuff. Maybe I don't need that much. But we're going to make up a few of these. Maybe we do 16 of them. That should be a good place to start, right? Okay, let's put those in there, and in there, and in there. Let's put that stuff away. Okay. Now that we've got a few of those, we can make the pressurized reaction chamber. Yes. A dynamic tank, an enrichment chamber. So I have to make another enrichment chamber. Okay. Let's get our rewards, though, before we do anything, because sometimes, bro, the red merchant trade offer. I receive, you receive. A cannonball? A cannon? A blue bomb. Yeah, okay. I feel like I need to get some emeralds and get some of these things, because this guy seems like he's awesome. Let's get a bomb. Let's get a blue bomb and another bomb, just because I want to have them. I don't know what they're for. Rope? I don't know what rope's for, so why not? And a cannonball. And a cannon. Why wouldn't we take all these things? Maybe we take a couple of these. Okay. We'll have 10 of them just in case. Sure. Okay, cool. Well, thanks, red merchant guy. I've never dealt with the red merchant before, so that's cool. Very interesting. Okay. I think I've got a lot of things going. I think we can make our pressurized guy. Yep. Pressurized reaction chamber. Okay. And I think we can put this down and then place another cable. Let's just keep these in our inventory and put them here. And we'll put this guy right here. Empty, empty. Okay, so there's definitely some things we have to do. So input. Okay, and let's make sure all of our outputs are proper. We don't want anything. None. None. Okay, and then none. None. Okay, so we're not going to be passing things together. Okay, let's look at our quests here. Mechanism. We made our pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, we can take those. Okay, I think we get to choose. Oh, I didn't want those, but that's okay. Okay, what other things did we make? We got this guy. Oh, we did get one of those. I think it must be random then. Okay. All right, what else do we need to make? We've got some of those. Let's do that. The electrolytic separator. That's really the main thing we want to do, hey? And I think we've got one more move. I think we can put it right here. The electrolytic separator. So we can make a few. I think we need to make a few more of those guys. Copper. Let's do. We'll make 8 of them. Let those cook up. Oh, we have another thing. Basic power. Yep. Let's take those. Heat generator, yes. So it's random. You could get any number of any of the things. When you click on the reward, it looks like. Okay. Well, that's good. So let's put those away. And I don't think we need that. Okay, those are still cooking up. Let's put those away. And the electrolytic separator. Oh, we need to make this guy. Gold dust, osmium dust, iron dust, and osmium dust. Can I make that? I don't have gold dust, do I? I think if we use our hammer... Do I still have the hammer? I do. Oh, great. Wasn't sure if I used the whole thing or not. Okay, we've got 1 gold dust. Great. And we put that there. And we put that there. Awesome. And I think we can make this. We now have an electrolytic separator. Oh, yeah. And let's make sure we do the inputs. None. None. Okay, can't eject. All right, we've got all of our things to get started with Mekanism, it would appear. Now, what I'm really interested in is how we can make infinite power. That is something that we really need to get going. And let's put that away. Okay, let's do that. And one of the really cool things, I lost my step assist. So step, what I want to do is make these guys. And I think we can do that now. We need 2 of those. Put that away. Sorry, I'm in a crafting grid this whole time, but okay, can we make 2 of those? Yep. And do this. Oh, we lost these guys, so we need to make some more. Darn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going to let those cook up, and then I think we should, once those are done, I think we can make the free runners, which will give us the ability to have step assist, which would be... And it says step assist, fall protection, long fall boots, and step assist. Or auto step and step assist, sorry. So, and then we have armored free runners, which, how do you make those? Oh, you need diamond dust, steel block, and a bronze ingot. Oh, I feel like that shouldn't be too hard to make, right? I wonder if we can do that straight out of the gate. Let's put those in there. And let's do this. Wait a second. All right, let's do this and this. We made them. Okay, clear. And then, can we make the armored ones? We cannot. I don't have diamond dust and I only have 1 bronze. So we can't make that yet. Do we have any other bronze? Actually, how do you make bronze? Maybe we can make the armored ones straight away. 3 copper dust and a tin. Okay, so let's do this. Copper, and do we have any tin? We've got to have tin, right? Tin. Okay, put that in there, do that. And I think we should be able to make another bronze. Oh, we need copper. Oh, no, we've got copper. Let's make it together like this. Okay, and we can smelt that up. Oh, I have no... excuse me, buddy. I need some coal. Alright, we'll use our charcoal up. There we go. I guess I didn't really have to do this in the furnace. I could have done this over here. Perhaps I can use it with the heat generator instead of using the furnace. But that's okay. I think we can make this now. Oh, we need to get 2 diamonds though and turn those into diamond dust. We're getting low on diamonds. And I think we can make these. Oh, yeah, sweet. Okay, and then I think we can just charge these up in this, right? Oh, they're charging because I have a battery. And then I think if we do this, oh, we have feet. So I think these help us go really fast. No, they don't. But I think if we put those in here, where did they go? Will they go on your feet? You can't put them on your feet? For real? That's a little annoying. Well, that's okay. Now, do they work? No. Do I have to activate them somehow? Why? Mode regular. I'm silly. You have to put them on your legs. So I can jump. I don't have to worry about fall anymore. Okay, we are covered when it comes to that. Awesome. But why can't I... It's a little annoying that you can't keep them on your person. Can we put these on then? That way, if we look at our person, we still have the bunny boots, so I guess it doesn't really matter. That just takes away 60 mana, 2 armor, and mana regen. So it took away half of a shield, I think, if we just... Let's do this. Yeah, half of an armor. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. However, it does use power, but we now have step assist, which is... this is a huge game changer. So if we're moving and traveling around, we'll definitely want to have these on. For now, I don't think we need to have them on. But maybe we just put them on all the time. And let's put these boots in here. All right, we've got step assist. Woohoo! Okay, I've made the osmium or osmium compressor. We can make ourselves refined glowstone. I'm going to get through that. I made ourselves an electrolytic separator, which we have not used yet. I have the enrichment chamber, we have the pressurized reaction chamber, and we have the energized smelter. I've just been kind of going through the quests and trying to make the things that are here in the progression. So I was making some clay so I could make... We want to make a kitchen sink. And I had to make terracotta, which you make with clay. And we can put this guy down. I think that's just an unlimited water source. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Cooking for blockheads. Okay. I don't know exactly where that's going to go, so why don't we just put that over here? No, that's not it. I'm not on top of the light. Let's just put this here for now. I don't know exactly what it's going to be used for yet, but let's get our quests. Oh, we have a bunch of building tips too. Okay, cool. And tips and tricks. We made water source. All right, cool. And mechanism. Oh, cool. We got a bucket of water. That's nice. So I believe there is a way to make infinite power, but we need to get ourselves to the gas burning generator. And this requires quite a bit more crafting on crafting for sure. And I don't know that I want to do that all on camera. Let's move that away, put that away. We need our hammers because we need to make this obsidian. Oh, that does not make obsidian dust. Okay. Uses. How do we make obsidian dust? Interesting. So we got that. That's fine. But how do we make... We need a crusher. We need a mechanism crusher. Or we can do a metallurgical. How do we make diamond dust in a sag mill? We need a crusher. Okay. Crusher. Mob crusher. So there's a bunch of different crushers. Let's do mechanism at mech crush. Okay. There we go. Oh, we're missing a bucket of lava. Is that, you need 2 buckets of lava? Oh, bugger. And we've got another bucket. Okay, let's put that there. And let's put that in there. Perfect. Oh, that makes a funny sound. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. There we go. So that makes quite a bit, actually. So that's nice. And yeah, that's very expensive. But then I think we can just run this through, an osmium compressor. Okay, so we can put that here and do this. Come on. No? Why is that not working? Oh, refined obsidian. So we need to run that through an infuser, obsidian dust, and diamond dust. Or enriched. Okay. Okay, we have an enriched diamond. What did we have to run that through? An enrichment chamber? I'm drawing a blank. I just looked at it a second ago. A metallurgical infuser, obviously. Oh. You can't put that in the metallurgical infuser? Okay, do we just need diamonds then? Is it 1-to-1? I bet it's 1-to-1. Here? No, that doesn't go in there either. Why does that not work? Oh, because it has to have diamond. Oh. You have to put, okay, I see what I did wrong here. So if you click on this and then you click on the metallurgical infuser, you have to have a diamond, liquid diamond in there. How do we make that? Chemical oxidizer. So then we need to do a chemical oxidizer that needs to then feed into this guy, which is not redstone. Oh my gosh, this is getting complicated. Okay, maybe we don't need to do that yet. I need to do some research and figure out if there is a way to make infinite power. Oh, we do have solar generation. How do we make that? We can make solar panels. Okay. Is that something we can do immediately? Let's see. All right, we need to make 3 of these. Okay. That's fine. And then this, we need to make that guy. And then we can make this guy. We now have a solar panel, which we can put right on the top of. Let's do this. Is that full? It is full. I'm curious. Oh, we can add upgrades to this too. Interesting. So that's something that we can take a look at. Let's see what we got. So I think we have, oh, now we can make the advanced solar arrays. So we can make 4 of those. Okay, so we're getting into solar, it looks like. Right away from the beginning. Awesome. So solar, we need to make 4 of those, which means I need 3 more of those guys. Can I make 3 more of those guys? No, I cannot. I need to make more of those, which I should have in here, which I do not. Oh, I do have 6 of them, so we can put those in our inventory. Boom, boom. And I think that covers it. So if we now do this, what are we missing? We need to make these. Oh, so we need to actually make some more of these guys. Okay. Okay, we now have, oh, okay. Oh, because maybe they already have. All right, there we go. We now have an advanced solar generator. Let's put that right on there. And that is, oh my, yes, look at that. Oh boy. Excellent. So I don't think we need this guy anymore. Well, we probably do. I'm going to leave it there for now, but we do have ourselves power generation. And we can do upgrades. So let's do add mechanism up. So there's all these different upgrades that we can do, and we will have to take a look at that in another episode, but I think this is a really good place to start. We've got speed upgrades, filter upgrades, energy upgrades, augment energy storage. So there's all these different things we can do, and we're going to have to take some time to take a look at this mech suit. Wow. It's all kinds of neat stuff. So very cool. All right, we now have solar power. We have power generation using Mekanism. Look at that. And maybe we can get a whole array of this stuff, and that'll be sweet. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. I'm learning new things about power and Mekanism and I've never done before. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care, and see you next time.